Yo, what is up YouTube? It's Noah here, and in this video I'm going to be telling you guys how to make money with any product in e-com. Now, a lot of people have this misconception that you need to do deep product research and find a product that no one has ever sold before and then bring it to the marketplace and make money that way. But if we're being very, very real, that is one of the hardest things to do. Finding a product, there's so many spy tools out there. Every product out there is already known by somebody. It's already been sold by somebody. There's only so many new products in the market. Trying to be the first one to a product is literally like one of the hardest things to do. I mean, like most people in e-com can't do that. So how do people in e-com make money if it's really hard to find a new product? People make money by using competitive advantages. And following the competitive advantages that I'm going to teach you in this video is the same stuff that brought me to 162K last month on the brand that I started just a few months ago. And I'm just going to refresh this just so y'all know. I only show you guys this because I need y'all to know that y'all are learning from someone who implements the stuff that they teach. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the product research y'all need to do when you're trying to look for a product that could get to 100K a month is really only just a couple of things. All you're going to need is a product that's already being sold by 200K a month by someone else. And the reason that this is important because you need to know that there's actually demand in the market. And we're going to use a competitive advantage to channel a lot of that demand to us. So literally, when you're product researching and you're trying to find a banger product, literally just find a product that is already making money or a product that solves a big problem. If you get both of them, it's pretty easy to find. I'm sure you guys can find a product in like 5 to 10 minutes using any spy tool or using TikTok or anything like that, TikTok Shop, Calo Data. There's a million ways to find a product that is already being sold well. So literally find one and pick one, the one that you like, and we're gonna go with that. So example, hypothetically we wanna sell this product right here, and most people know what this is if you're in the e-com space. This is a super old product. It's been ran by a million people, especially on like TikTok Organic. This was a product, it's like a back posture corrector or something like that. So, I mean, it's pretty simple, bro. There's probably some people out there making like 300, 400, 500, almost $1 million per month with this product, and those are the top dogs. But the thing is, you could still siphon your way into a product. Saturation is not real. All you need to use is competitive advantages to take a piece of the market, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do that now. So before I go into the ones that you guys could use, I'm going to show you guys the reason that you need a competitive advantage, because the other people have competitive advantage over you. So the first reason someone would have a competitive advantage over you, so say someone who's been selling this for like a year now, they have more ability to spend more budget on their ads. And as you know, on Facebook ads, it's a bidding platform, so the person who spends the most is going to get the best quality customers and the most customers. One way to beat someone in e-com is to spend more than them. But obviously, guys, you know this is not realistic. You can't just start spending 10K a day, 20K a day on a product that you haven't even, proved concept yet for. So for 99.9% of people, competing on budget is one thing that you just cannot do. Obviously, there are some big corporations that compete like this, where they just take a product, they don't care, they start spending a lot of money on it, and they eventually beat people out because they're spending the most. But for everyone watching this, this is not a way you could beat somebody. Another way you could beat somebody is through pixel data. So that's also why people like this are making more money than you. Like an example, if you were to take their creatives, this is actually what a lot of dropshippers do nowadays. They'll find a product, rip their exact creatives, launch it, and it doesn't work, and they wonder why. Bro, they have more pixel data than you. They've been spending money on this product, on this ad account, for however long they've been doing it, so they're getting all the best customers. They're beating you in the competitive advantage. They have a competitive advantage over you with their pixel data. So trying to compete on pixel data is one of the things that you can't do either. So one of the things we can do is compete on creative. So obviously going into the ad library like all these dropshippers on YouTube teach you and ripping all the creatives of a competitor and posting it as your own, that's not going to work, bro. That just doesn't work because literally I just told you they're spending more than you and they have the pixel data. So you're never ever going to beat someone like that. So what you have to do is you have to compete on your own creatives. I hope you guys know creative and marketing is the lifeline of your business. It is so crucial to learn how to market in e-com and truly any business, but specifically e-com. You need to know how to market, because if you don't, your business will never take off, because that is the entire business model that we're in, is simply just marketing a product. The two easiest and most obvious ways to compete on creative is to compete with quantity or to compete with quality. So with quantity, this is having a system to sit down and make as many creatives as you possibly can. If your competitor is only pushing out 10 ads per week, if you start pushing out 20, Facebook's gonna start favoring you more and give you the better customers. So literally just putting more quantity out there without sacrificing quality is one of the easiest ways to compete. It's one of the most obvious ways to compete. Most people don't understand how to do tons of ads without losing their quality. If you guys want me to make a video on how to test tons of ads while maintaining the quality, let me know in the comments, because this is one thing that if you're able to do, you're almost like guaranteed to surpass your competitors. So the next thing that you could compete on is something I like to call divergent thinking. So probably the easiest way to gain a competitive advantage over your competitor is to use a thing I like to call divergent thinking. So what divergent thinking is almost pretty much just like angles. Another way people like to say is angles, but I like to say divergent thinking because you have to think outside of the box. You have to think differently than the rest of your competitors. So an example, we have this back brace or this back thing or whatever, right? Like, what do you think are the most obvious ways that people are marketing this posture corrector, right? I'm sure the person who's marketing this, who's selling the most, they're selling to people who work in offices and have to sit at chairs all day. The big guy is probably most likely marketing towards the 9-to-5ers and people who sit at desks all day. Now, obviously, this is just an assumption. When you run a product, you need to find out what your competitors are doing, who they're marketing to, and then divergently think to another thing. So say if I was trying to run this product and then the biggest competitors are all doing this right here, what I would do is take this and try to think of other people who have back problems. There are a lot of people. There's people who go hiking. There's people who go to the gym. There's women with big, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's literally so many ways that you can market something. You just have to like figure out and think as hard as you can on whose problem can I solve. There's more people with back posture issues than people who work in 9-to-5. You know, there could be old people who use canes all day. There's literally a million different people that you can market this to. And the thing is, when you divergently think and find that angle that you really like and the one that works the most, you could hammer all of your messaging towards that person. And when you put that messaging towards somebody, it is guaranteed to work. An example, say you want to do old people who walk around on canes all day. If an old person scrolling on social media and they see an ad saying, hey, have you been walking like this all day on your cane? I'm like, bro, this ad is made just for me. And then they're gonna go to your website and they're gonna say, this website is copyrighted just for me, or it persuades me, right? Old people is completely different than 30-year-olds who work 9-to-5. This is a completely different market, and you just tapped into something completely different, and now what you have created is like a blue ocean. Like, no one's marketing this product in this way. You're gonna be the number one in there. So what's gonna happen is when you divergently think and find a new blue ocean for a product that's already been ran before, you're literally just gonna see yourself just scale. Scaling is gonna be so easy because you have found a new market. Bro, making this video makes me wanna run this product because I know no one has ran it in this angle. And this is just some random angle that I just came up with just now, but there's a lot of people who have back pain and you just gotta find the people who do that. So that's how you divergently think to gain a competitive advantage. I think that's the best way to gain a competitive advantage. But I'm gonna show you guys one more way to gain a competitive advantage just to make sure that anything you launch is gonna make money. It's gonna make 100K a month. How could you lose if you divergently think, start testing with quality and quantity, and by that point you'll have the budget and pixel data, so you're literally just wiping every competitor away, and anyone who tries to take your product is not gonna be successful. I'll show you guys one more way to gain a competitive advantage. Now the last competitive advantage that I'm gonna show you guys today is front-end economics. So what this involves is AOV, CRO, and offer. So pretty much AOV is average order value, and pretty much most people who start launching up a product, they don't even focus on AOV at all. They have one product in the store, and you can definitely make a lot more money boosting your AOV. So what you need to focus on is something called a customer journey. Now, what a customer journey is what problems are created from the problem that you originally solved. So an example, for our back product here, they had a problem, they had back pain. You solve the product with this posture corrector. Now that they have a straight posture, what other problems could they have? Maybe they can't use this every day, or they forget to use it every day. So you could sell them like a little accountability calendar. That's like an ebook. It's like a digital product. So what you can do is, I'm gonna skip over AOV really quickly, but what you can do is offer them a digital product that holds them accountable. Digital products included in your offer is one of the easiest ways to make your product look so much more valuable. Because an example, this digital product costs you $0 to fulfill, but you could be charging the same amount for your back posture thing as someone else, but they're gonna go to you because you don't only offer the back posture corrector, you also offer a product that holds them accountable. It just makes everything look more trustworthy and makes it look more valuable. What an offer is pretty much making your product look way more valuable than it actually is. So you can do that with multiple ways, with free gifts, with digital products, with buy one, get one free. There's so many ways to make your offer better, but competing on offer is another really good way to get a competitive advantage. But back to AOV really quickly. I just scrolled and found someone who sells this back posture corrector. They have this brand here. I don't know how much they're making, but I'm sure they're making a lot because they were the first person that came up when I searched it. But as you can see, they have so many products related to the back posture. So you have a neck cloud, knee brace, a heated knee brace, hand thing. So this entire brand is literally just for relief. Like, their name is called Relief. So people may have pain in their back, knees. You know, they know their customer audience, right? They know their target audience. Just as easily as you threw up that product on the website, you can throw up more products on the website related to it and upsell them in post-purchase flows, upsells, bundles, all these ways to increase your AOV. Because when you increase your AOV and then you start spending on Facebook, if you could spend more to acquire one customer, you're always gonna win, because you're always gonna be profitable, and you could outspend and compete on what? You could compete on budget compared to everybody else. Because a person selling a product for 40 bucks AOV is always gonna be by someone who's getting an AOV of 70, 80 to $100. And the only way to do that is literally you could just add other products on your website. It's not hard to do it. So why wouldn't you want to compete on AOV? And the last thing is CRO. So what this stands for is conversion rate optimization. So pretty much CRO and offer go in together. When you have a good offer, more than likely your conversion rate will be a lot higher. Also, when you have good ad creatives, that also makes your conversion rate higher. But for conversion rate, all you need is just a easy to use website with everything on it simple to read and simple to consume. And then you need some social proof. So you need reviews, you need just photos of people using it. That's literally it for CRO. CRO is not as complicated as most people make it out, but a lot of it has to do with the offer as well as your creatives. So that wraps it up for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you gained something from it. If you want to see more videos, just go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading every week on this channel, just dropping out as much knowledge as I can, because I hope you guys know I actually do ecom. Like, I showed you guys my dashboard. Like, I'm not one of those guys who teach ecom and don't know what they're talking about, because in reality, there are a lot of people on YouTube that are teaching knowledge that is not even like, it's only applicable in 2019. And that's because they don't do ecom anymore. They just sell their courses. Me, I make my money from ecom. That's how I afford my lifestyle. So if you guys want to learn everything I know, just go ahead and subscribe, watch my videos. I'm going to be dropping as much sauce as I can. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.